All right, welcome back, fellow project managers, adventurers, spacefarers, astronauts, cosmonauts, all you knots. Welcome back. It's Chad, it's Gamer for Fun. We're playing Project Space Station. We're getting into it. We're launching shuttles, we're landing shuttles, we're shooting off satellites, we're building a space station, all right? So, uh we're playing it in a emulated DOS. However, I've got the Commodore 64 version right here. Now, real quick, I just wanted to show you what I mean. One of the previous episodes, I was explaining how terrible the graphics are. Okay. So this is the Commodore 64 version. Isn't this awesome? Hang on one second. Can I return? No pod out. Okay. Oh, hang on. I only have one pod. All right. This is how awesome the Commodore 64 version is. Okay, one thing I want, look at the status here. Mendoza is on the station. Minica, whoever, he's on the Challenger space shuttle. And Ko is about to go on to EVA. So I'm going to bring out the pod. So, see that status bar? That's the only reason why we're not playing this version. I cannot, for the life of me, get that status bar to work. But just look at the difference. Look at the quality of these modules. Okay? I want to get over here. I want to show you. This is just like the demo game that they got fired up so you can do some EVA stuff. Look at those satellites. Look at how awesome they are. Okay? Look at that. That is some detail, man. Look at that. Look at that flame coming out of there. Okay, let me fire off this guy here. Look at that. That is so cool, a flame. Isn't that awesome? The other thing I want to show you is in this Commodore 64 version, check this out. I can go 2 modules vertical like this. You got to be careful. There we go, docking achieved. Look at that. Two modules up. Isn't that so cool? That's awesome, man. Okay. That's the hangar module. All right. How cool is that? How cool is that? 2 modules high on the station. And I can return pod to storage, exit. I can't look at those messages. Well. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Let me get back to our game, though. We're playing in the DOS version. Okay? We're playing in the DOS version. Let me get the cursor off the screen here. Yep, we're back into it. All right, so let me get to the EVA screen. Oh, we don't want to be the... We've got launch coming up. 2 days. Oh, can I bump that closer? We got a launch coming up. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention, okay? Because after this launch, I'll show you what I mean by the EV. I mean, back to the Commodore version, the graphics were just so good on that, right? Oh. Okay, so we got a solar flare. So we got to make sure anybody we leave on the space station has got an emergency module, which it does. Okay. Oh, we've got a launch coming up here. Yeesh. Just made it. Now, really, like, all systems are go. And I mean, I could pull the down arrow or pull the joystick down to hold the countdown if the wind gets too high, because the wind will change. You notice the wind is changing. if the wind gets over 40, the launch is scrubbed. And if it's not, if there's thunderstorms, the launch is scrubbed as well. So you definitely, if you manually hold the launch, then sometimes you can get favorable weather, and it will. But if you hold the launch too long, it just like bails it out. Okay. It's telling us we got a launch. We actually have a launch like 1 day later here. So I'm just. Oh, there it is. Oh, what do we got here? All systems are go. Okay. Countdown's going on. Depending on how well you fly the shuttle determines where they end up in relation to the space station. And sometimes if you're not very good at it, you can end up on the other side of the Earth. And all your stuff is deployed. And you got to spend the time and the money to drag it over. That was not a very good one. So we are going to, deploy satellite to geosynchronous orbit. That is what we're looking for. So fire Pam on satellite? Nope. Okay, so we will bring out crew. We'll bring out this fellow, bring him out. Technically, I'm just going to put these together right now, and I'm just going to fire them off. There we go. So geosynchronous orbit, I don't know if I explained it. Geosynchronous orbit requires a payload assistant manager, okay? And it looks like I'm going for a run. Oh yeah, my stuff is like way out of there. So that's why you do that. Now, no room to rotate. You'll on the Commodore version, I could go too high. I can't do it on the DOS version. Okay. Oh, no damage. Okay, good. Can't do it on the DOS version. So, kind of terrible. So, I'm going to hold off on this for now. Oh, another message. It's critical you read those messages when they come in. If you don't, oh, can't remember which. If you don't read those messages when they come in, you miss critical details. Okay, so you definitely want to read them when they. Oh, I got plenty of fuel. See, there's really no risk in the DOS version. On the Commodore version, I'd be out of fuel by now. Like, no joke. The other thing is, notice the communication module has these cool antennas on the top. I want to, oh, you know what I'm doing a cheap hotel right now. Yeah, I'm totally doing a cheap hotel move right now. And it's funny because, I know I'm doing it, but I'm still doing it. I should be landing a space shuttle right now. As soon as I got them both into the as soon as I got them both up, I should have immediately landed one. Uh-oh, critical fuel. Do I got enough fuel to get back? Ooh, okay. Return pod to storage. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. Okay, I've got enough people to put somebody onto the space station, and I've got an emergency module. I've got one. Okay, so I'm gonna drop for silly. This guy is going to the station. Okay, person transferred. So I've got Atlantis has got 2 people, Columbia has got 2 people, and Frasilia is on board the station. Okay, which is perfect. That's how we're going to do it. Now, just for this one, I'm going to bring out Millhouse. He's got to go back to the Atlanta because I'm going to drop on. Actually, I really didn't need to do this. I'm doing another cheap hotel. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, I'm really inefficient at this. 100% inefficient. Oh, because when I first mentioned it, it was the 19th of November on the date in the corner, and now it's the 24th. So really, realistically, I could have landed a shuttle and had another one ready to launch. Make sure I've got multiple people. Okay, and what's his name is in the station. Okay, he will be what we're going to call the station keeper. Okay, his only job is to hop out, launch satellites, build the thing, and build the space station and launch satellites. That's it. He's going to stay on the station. He'll probably have the most time in space. He'll be up there for years. And that's what he's going to do. There's no need to rotate him out or anything like that. He can just stay up there and enjoy the view and do the occasional work. Okay. So 14 days. So now I can actually land Atlantis and hopefully I get the 7-day landing. And as far as I can tell, it's random, especially in the DOS version. It's like 100%. I mean, obviously, if you crash or if you go like nose down and hit very hard, um, then you're going to damage the 14 days. Okay, so I'm going to head over here. Oh, I'm going to read that message. Deploy satellite to low orbit. So we're going to do that. So EV, bring out new pod. Oh, space debris. I find that space debris message only shows up when you are actually um, when you're actually cruising around in the EV screen. Okay, let's do the plan. Bring it over. Okay, make sure we give them crew. And grab those two. And can we just bring something? Okay, perfect. Next shuttle. Get it close. What are we doing here? Satellites. Oh, hang on. Nope. You want to make sure you get all your modules up, just to have them up there before you just go satellites only kind of thing. Okay, we can't bring anything else. And okay, now 11 days and okay, so we'll get back here. 11 days, that's too close. So is it too close? We'll try that. Satellite deployment income added to budget. Okay, perfect. So now, what are we looking at here? We are going to, we'll exit that. Let's start to consider what we're going to do for research and development, okay? Now, a real easy project where we see really quick wins is crop inventory. There's probably a reason why it's at the top. So we know who we just saw who we need. Let's go and get them. Okay. What do we want to do here? We want to exit, launch. Oh, we're in 2 days. We're launching. Okay. Okay. Oh, is the shuttle even ready? Ooh, it's gonna be close. I like how it just picks the next one that's available and it just goes. Oh, see how the wind is 40 to 75? If the countdown gets to 3 seconds, the engines fire and there's no going back. However, if the wind is at 40 to 75 when that happens, it scrubs the launch. Like the launch doesn't happen. So we want to make sure. It's really not, it's completely random. But that's one of those things. And it's already like the next day. There we go. As soon as those engine fire, we are gone. It is like Jinx put Max into space. We don't have a choice. It's launching. Okay. And, oh, we actually did not too bad. Now, solar flare, okay. Yeesh. Oh, deploy satellite to geosynchronous orbit. All right. So geosynchronous orbit, we got to remember that because we're on the launch screen and that message disappeared. And now that message is overwritten. So critical that we pay attention to those messages. All right. All systems are go. Hopefully it launches. Overcast. Can we launch with Oh, thunderstorms. Oof. Okay, so we basically want the thunderstorm to pass. We can only hold for so long and then it just scrubs it. Oh, there we go. Whew. So at the last possible second, I just happened to see it said thunderstorms, and I manually held the countdown. And then I was just, as soon as it went, otherwise we would have been in trouble. Okay, so, oh, look at that. It did actually stay there. Too far, okay. So always bring out the station. Once you have a station keeper, always bring out the station keeper. Okay, don't even try to mess around with your shuttle pilots or anything like that, okay? Because you're going to end up having a dude that is, oh, you're going to end up having a shuttle that doesn't have enough people to land. And then, hang on one second. Can I land one of these guys? Let's land Columbia. Oh. Let's get Columbia on the ground. Now that we have a station keeper, basically the shuttles are exactly what NASA, I believe, intended them to be, which is basically like a truck, a space truck. Which is just like get crew and material. Oh, 7 days, perfect. Okay, message. Entire crew survived solar flare. Well, of course they did, because I take care of my guys. Okay, so 7 days from now is 29th. We'll do that. We will get 2 crew. We will get all the modules are up. Okay. We will get a couple of these just up there. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. All right. So EV. Actually, I mean technically. Oh, this is what. Okay, so bring out. So if I do have a shuttle in space, even though I just said always use a station keeper, he's going to show up right beside the stuff. Okay. And like the stuff that the Challenger brought up is going to be there as well somewhere, right? So, not a bad thing. Whoop. Not a bad thing to have a station keeper, or sorry, to pull a guy out. That way you don't have to try to drive around and find the stuff. Especially like Challenger brought up a bunch of, or not Challenger, jeez. Columbia brought up a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is going to be a tricky dock. Can I even dock? Yeah, always end up doing this. That's how you get the pod damaged and guys end up getting hurt. Is doing exactly that. Come on, Doc. There we go. So, where was I going with this? Yeah, if you bring the guy out at the so like did Challenger dump its material somewhere? Is the shuttle or the satellite parts are they the pieces that I need? Don't know. I always like to get the satellites out of the way because when stuff comes off the shuttles, it will be right in the way. And that is not good because then, oh, hazardous. I used to just line them up so they looked really good and nice. Now I don't. It's like whatever. Okay. The other reason why I drop a fuel tank is damage. Okay. So let's just take a quick look. Space debris, we're going to totally ignore that. Oh, we're already around the world. See, never would have happened in the C64 version. Never. I'm actually just going to get this thing right out of the way here. Okay, get this guy back to Atlanta. He's in. I'm going to double check I got crew. Okay. Make sure he's still there. Exit. I'm going to land Atlantis. And Columbia should be ready to launch soonish. Look at that. I didn't even have to touch the controls and he just dropped right in. Never would have happened on the 64 version. 7 days, awesome. Okay. Launch. Okay. 28. Gain one more day. Let's do it. I'm just double checking. Okay, so we're ready for that. So, who do we need? Let's go. Let's hit the disk real quick just to pause the game. I'm going to go to my notes here and I'm going to pull up the old project notes. And let's get this off of there. So, who do we need? We need. Tough to read. Okay, we need White, Mendoza, and Travers. White, Mendoza, and Travers. Okay. White, Mendoza, and Travers. Let's go crew selection. White. And thank goodness they're in alphabetical. Mendoza, Travers, and White. Okay, exit. So let's get them on the next shuttle launch. Okay. Ooh, is this the next one? Jeez. Yep. Hey, buddy, you're going up. You got 2 days to get your stuff in order, and you are launching. And may as well get the next one ready to go. Couple guys there. Since we're in the screen, we will. Oh, just in case I need them. All right, I think we're ready. What do we got? Is Columbia's on the ground just waiting? Okay, so, all right, we're gonna launch this. We're gonna get the actually, we are gonna save the game, and we're going to end the episode right here. We're going to end the episode here. We'll start episode 5. We'll launch those guys up to the station. We'll get that research and development mission going, and we'll get that started, and we'll be able to see some revenue come in from research and development. Okay, so I'm Chad. This is Gamer for Fun. You're riding along. You're blasting off on the Space Shuttle Columbia and the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Well, we play Project Space Station, 1985 gem. We'll see you again real soon. Thanks.